What's up, guys? We are going to do a quick tutorial today in Photoshop. We have taken some photos using green screen in my dining room. I'll show you a little bit of that. And then we're going to go in here and do a quick little edit, see how things turn out. I would rather use props in real life, but the client wants to just do something simple. So this is what we're working with. Let's get into it. So this is the green screen. So essentially these are tobacco wraps. And I'm going to try a couple things. We are going to first press select. And we are going to press subject. And we'll see how well this gets cut out. And it did a pretty good job overall. The shadow. So I'm pressing Alt and scrolling my mouse to the down, and it's taking it to the right. So I'm going to get in here, press Z for zoom. I'm going to zoom in. L for lasso. I am going to press Alt to remove the shadow that it's highlighted down here. So I'm going to click here, click. I'm holding Alt. And I'm going to click here. Actually, let's just go all the way across. And let's get to about there. Clicking what it has selected. I'm just clicking along the way. And then double click at the end. It'll meet that point. So we've removed that shadow. I'm holding Control and scrolling down. And then let's get in here and remove this. Lasso, L for lasso. I'm pressing Alt to remove. If you see the tool, when you hold Alt, it has a minus sign on the lasso. If I hold Shift, it has a plus sign. So if I went like this, it would add that. Now we don't want to do that. We want to remove this shadow that it's selected. So I'm clicking, and I'm going to go along the way, and we're going to remove that additional shadow. And then double click at the end, and it will solidify the last click to your first point. We're going to do the same thing here. Still on the lasso tool, we're going to go ahead and select along the way. All right. I think that's okay. I'm going to zoom out. Let's check the top. And that looks pretty good. I'm not going to mess with it. Now let's check out the tobacco wrap itself. Now, unfortunately, in the middle of this shoot, the client said that they got new packaging. And these are promotional bags, and these are not the bags that they're going to be using. So they asked me to stop. So I've stopped. It looks like that's shadow there. So I'm going to go ahead and remove this. L for lasso. I'm holding Alt, and I'm just going to kind of click along the way. I don't think it's too serious because it is a tobacco wrap, and it's not flawlessly shaped, if you can't tell. It's looking a little messy in here. I don't like that. Dang it. I don't want to do all this work right now. All right, let's do this real quick. I'm going to add that so I'm holding Shift to add this little box that it missed. And Alt, lasso. Okay, Alt, boom, 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 boom. So we're doing a photo shoot for these products, but we're also building them a website, which is exciting. We get to do the full gambit. Cool, that's cleaned up. This needs a little clean in here. Oop. Clean, 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 clean. Boom. Boom, boom, boom. Alright, looking good. I don't want to waste too much time on this because we're not even going to use it. We're going to be redoing these. But, I want it to look semi-good because we're making a little video. Alright. Cool, that all works. Let's check these corners. Boom, 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 boom. I see a little green in there. It's not that big of a deal. And we're looking good. I'm going to leave it as is. All right, that works. And now so we've selected the areas that we want to mask. Now I'm just going to go down here and mask them. So now if you look at this, those are our items, right? We're going to do a couple things. We're going to go Control J, which is going to give us a duplicate layer of that, and Control J again. So now we have 3 of the same. I'm going to press lasso and I'm going to select the box. And I am going to delete the box from this layer. In the mask, you want to be selected in the mask. So that deletes the box. Now we're going to go here. And we're going to delete the... Oh. I guess we're going to delete... Hold on. Yeah, we're going to delete the box and the wrap. Control D to deselect. So now layer 1 is just the bag. Okay. Now we're going to go to layer 2 and we're going to delete the wraps and the bag. And we're going to just leave the box. Oop. And on layer 3, we are going to delete Control D to deselect. On layer 3, we are going to just save the wraps. So we're going to select the box and the bag, and we're going to delete those. Control D to deselect. Oh, I deleted it from the layer, not the mask. Control D. All right, so now we have layer 1. Let's go wrap. We'll call it wrap. Wrap. Boom. Layer 2. Box. And layer 3, bag. Boom. So now we have all 3 of our layers like that. Boom, 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 boom. And let's bring in the original. Nice, looking good so far. We are going to attempt to bring in some dirt, and hopefully it's a dark dirt, so it'll sit well with this. We're going to press Control O to open it. And here is the dirt. And we're going to bring in some peaches too. Peaches. All right. It's a peach flavored wrap. So we're going to grab this. I'm going to drag this into here. And we're going to put this at the bottom somewhere like that. I'm going to press Control J so that I have the original layer by itself. On the dirt layer, Control T to transform. I'm going to bring this in here so that it fits entirely. And what I want to do next is I'm going to press Control, and I'm going to click that layer, and it's going to select it perfectly. I'm going to press Control C, and we are going to create a perspective warp on this photo right where the table is. And we're going to make the dirt on the table look 3-dimensional. So we're going to go here, filter, vanishing point. Now we're going to create our vanishing point. So we're going to go here, boom. Actually, want this a little higher. Let's bring you up. Oh. Control Z. Oh no. Oh no. Control Z. All right. So I'm going to go here, go across, and we're going to come down here. And I'm going to go, oh, my camera's in the way. All right, so now we have this vanishing point. Somewhere like that. And something like that. And we're going to spread these out as much as we can. And I'm just bringing these points out pretty far. Let's zoom out a little bit. Oop. So I'm pressing Alt and clicking. And let's change these points a little bit. We want a nice vanishing point. Okay, perfect. So now that we've created the vanishing point, if you remember, we pressed Control and clicked on the dirt layer and then pressed copy. So now we're going to press Control V now that we've created our vanishing point, and it's going to paste the dirt in here. Now, if you use your selector tool, press V to come in here and select this. Oh, Control Z. Okay, Control V. Now, when we drag this down, see how I put it? Put it in the vanishing plane that we created. Now I'm going to press Control T to transform it, and you're going to want to find the borders, and we're going to press Shift and drag it, and it's going to proportionately stretch it. And we're going to do this a couple times, and we're going to make sure it's large enough so that her hand is really not in there. Let's try a little more stretch. And then now we have the dirt, and it might not work. It might not work. We're going to try it. So there we go. Proportionately, it like stretched the dirt so much that it looks weird. So I'm not thinking that this is our best bet here. Control Z. Oh man, we're going to do this instead. We're going to use sand. Let's drag this sand in there. Let's get rid of the dirt. We're going to try it with sand. Oop. And we're going to, again, reduce its size so that it's in the entire image. Boom. Okay, remember, press Control, select the layer. It selects the whole image inside of that layer. Control C. Now we're going to turn the layer off, press Control D to deselect. We're going to go back into the layer. We're going to go back into vanishing point, which is filter, vanishing point. Alt Control V if you'd like. And, it doesn't even have our vanishing point anymore. So we're going to make a new one. I should have zoomed out first. Matter of fact, I'm going to. Okay. Zoom. I'm pressing Alt, clicking and dragging. Oh, I'm just going to click. All right. So let's create our vanishing point now. Click. I'm holding Shift. Okay. Nice and straight. Boom. Boom. And boom. There's our vanishing point. Do we like it? Do we want to spread it out more? Let's spread it out a little more. All right. Now we're going to press Control V to paste in our sand. Press a V for your grab tool. And it's not letting me grab it. It's not working. Control Z. Let's try and paste it in there again. All right. That's pretty good. Let's try it. And Control T to transform. And we are going to make it a little bit bigger. All right, that works. Okay. Now we got some sand back there. Does it look okay is the question. I don't like the blunt wraps or however those wraps are looking. Let's try and bring in the other item, our peaches. Oh, we already have them. They are here. Let's bring this in there. And we are going to put this somewhere up here. Control T to transform. Press left click on the W or the H in the width and height. Make sure that the link is selected, and then it'll stretch it proportionately. So we're going to go up here. Peaches. I don't like that. It doesn't look good, but it's okay, I guess. I really don't like the way it looks. Let's see. I'm going to hide all of these real quick, and I'm going to select this beach. Boom. Now what I want to do now is go to my peach layer, and whoa. Oh, we don't want that. It selected the words too. We don't want that. Wand. Left click and Alt. And we are deselecting everything except the sand. Alright, perfect. That works. So deselected sand. Boom. Now we're going back into the peach layer, and we're going to delete this. Control D to deselect. What I'd like to do is put a little bit of a gradient here. I'm going to go G. I put a mask. Press G. You go select G, and you can navigate through your paint bucket tools and your gradient tool. Then we're going to put a slight gradient right here. Boom. And then under that, I am going to press I for my my selector tool. I. And I'm going to click right here to get that color. Oh, wait. I need to be on I'm on the mask layer. I need to be on the layer with the picture. And then I've selected that brown. Now what I'm going to do right now is go here and go solid color, and it's going to be that brown that we just made. I think that's not the brown I'm looking for. Let's go more like that. Boom. I don't like that either. There we go. And we're going to put this under. We got a nice little gradient of brown in there. Boom. Boom. Let's go here. And we are going to I'm going to go wand. I'm going to select our sand. Shift Control I to inverse it, and I'm deleting the primary picture that was in there. So now we have why am I seeing a little peach? That peach is there. Okay. Well, that works. Let's change this mask. Let's go up a little further. Just trying to put a little bit of a gradient in there. Oh, come on. That works. That's too much. Too much, too much. That works. All right. Now let's bring these back in. Pro wraps, pro wraps, pro wraps. It looks okay. I am going to pull up the last one that I just did real quick. Nope. Control O. And what I'd like to do is copy this real quick, this layer style. Copy layer style. Paste layer style. That made those pop a little better for sure. all the layer styles are different. So this essentially is just an effects. It's a drop shadow. Got it at multiply 70%, 40 pixels in distance, and 50 pixels in size. And 30% angle, 30%, a 30-degree angle. So that sits so much better. Look without it. Now it's like casting a shadow on the sand, looks more realistic. Unfortunately, I don't like where this wrap, the bag is positioned. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to scoot it down and I'm going to tilt it a bit. Tilt it a tad. Scoot it back up. So a tilt probably would have just done fine by itself. Scoot it over a little. And let's check out the gradient, the layer masks on these ones. So drop shadow. This one, oh, it's all the same. So we can, in fact, apply the same gradients, the same layer effects or styles to all of them. Now, I don't like how the box just turned out. What is the box? The box looks like it might be different. 70, that's 90. It's a 90-degree angle. What about this one? What about the bag? Is a 90-degree angle as well. So let's change this to 90. That's still set. Wait. We want this one at 30. Let's changing all of them because use global light is on. 30. Box. 90. And the bag. 90. I don't like it. I don't like it. That blue background is not looking good. Let's go back. And we're going to find a nice peach. That's the thing about gathering assets. You could sit here all day looking for cool assets. It's like a never-ending battle. This is a great photo, but I don't want the jam in there. And we don't know how it'll look. Lots of white. I might have to start over. I was already on page 10 because we just went back. Ooh, that's a good one. Come on. Come on, guys. That's a great photo. Yikes. Let's go back to page 1. Let's see. That's cool. I don't know if it's going to look good, though. The peach, with the peach background, will it look good? We'll try it. Let's try this one. And while we're here, we're going to download another one. That one's cool. Let's try both of those. I think it's going to be pretty prominent, but that's actually a nectarine. we're going for it. So let's go back to here. We're going to go Control O to open the assets we just downloaded. Let's try this one. V for your select tool, drag it over. And I'm pressing Shift when I drop it, which will center the image. Control T to transform. You can click on any of the bounding boxes and just drag her in there. That looks good so far. Let's go. So what I'm going to do now is press Alt, and I'm putting it directly into the layer that we already had there with that nice mask. Press Alt, and it like hides it into this layer. Now what we need to do though is press I to get this color, and we're going to make a solid color. Boom, boom. We're going to put it under here. And we are going to press Alt as well. Oh, it was already done. We're going to press Alt, put it in that layer, and go this one, press Alt, and go to the bottom of the layer and put it in the layer. So, that looks okay. It doesn't pop very well. That's why I was trying to use the dark. Now, what I'm going to do, because we have the shadow in the original photo, and you can see the difference. So what I'm going to mask it, press G, and we're going to go boom, boom. Nice little gradient layer there, and we're going to right click, and we're going to convert this to a smart object and mask again, and do G for gradient, and do a gradient on this side. And now we have a nice flawless background. It fits well. I'm thinking this should probably be positioned somewhere else. What I'm going to do is go up here, and I'm going to put negative, and I'm going to scoot it over, and I think I'm going to leave it like that. Maybe make it a little bigger. Maybe bring it up. Something like that. I don't like it. And I really am not digging the sand either. Yikes. Well, we tried. This is the other one that I did. This one looks okay. I think that... Hey, shh. You're messing up my video, puppy. Layla, shut up. I think this one looks better. I think overall it's because the positioning of the items and the box is open. That one is not. And it's sitting back a little further, I believe. So it looks smaller. So I could, increase its size. Click on it, Control T. We could increase its size a little bit. Try to reposition it a bit. Let's try that. Let's go to the wraps, the bag, Control T. I'm going to reduce its size a little bit. I'm going to tilt it a little more. Bring it over. It looks a little better. They're just mock-ups, so the client gets a little bit of an idea what we're going for. I don't like it, guys. I'm disappointed in myself. It's too bland. Everything, this beige isn't working for me. That's why I tried to pick that blue background. Let's try one more time. We're going to go Control O. We're going to pick these white peaches instead. We are going to go Select, Subject. Man, I remember back in the day, this did not work well. And it works so well nowadays. It's ridiculous. However, it did cut out the highlight of these greens. Like, it's not getting all of it, of the leaves, of the greens. But damn, that looks good. So we're going to keep it. Boom. Drag this in here. Oh, wrong one. dragging it in here. Boom. Control T to transform. We're going to maybe position that like that. Yeah. Boom, boom, boom. We're going to put this under the box. Drag it down under the box. We are going to go here. We're going to delete these. And we're going to get this blue. Boom, boom, boom. So we're going to delete that. We are going to make a blue layer. And drag this up to what we really want it right there. Boom, boom. Alt, because it's selected into those layers. Put it like that. We need to, what's going on? Oh, there we go. So it's selected in that layer, so that layer needs to be on. Now that made that blue. And we're going to try some repositioning here. Yikes. I don't like it. The blue's not working. What if we... So I double clicked on that color layer, and then I can select a color peach. Looks better. Well, ladies and gentlemen, it's a mock-up. This is what we got for now. I don't like it at all. Let's do something with this. I don't know what to do with this, but I don't like it. Let's try that. Okay. And I'm going to put it into this layer too. Boom. It works. It's a mock-up. Okay? Forgive me. A little bit of Photoshop, a little bit of a product shoot. I appreciate you guys. Thank you for watching. And I appreciate you being here. I am very thankful that I get to be a creator. And I really couldn't ask for more. So, yeah. I'll see you on the next one.